What's up, guys? Welcome to my second rant of the day. Looks like I got two Rockets games to do a rant on. One from last night and one from today. So you already see the shirt or read the title of my rant. Let's do a recap of last night's game between the Rockets and the Denver Chicken Nuggets. First quarter, Rockets scored 43 points and the Nuggets scored 35. Second quarter, Rockets scored 28 and the Nuggets scored 48. Third quarter, Rockets scored 24 points and the Nuggets scored 30. Fourth quarter, Rockets scored 27 and the Nuggets scored 23. Final score, Denver Nuggets 136, Houston Rockets 122. James Harden had 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists. CP3 Chris Paul had 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. Eric Gordon had 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. PJ Tucker had 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenneth Faried scored 23 points, had 6 rebounds and 1 assist. And Austin Rivers has 7 points, no rebounds, and 1 assist. I was very disappointed in last night's game, especially in the third quarter when the Nuggets had scored like 2 or 3 pointers, and I was yelling and cussing because the Rockets would not play no defense. But I was happy to see James Harden score a 3-pointer in the third quarter. And I believe Eric Gordon scored a 3-pointer too. The Rockets were 28 and 22. But I got to give props to the Nuggets. They actually played a good game last night, even though they beat the Rockets. Damn, Rockets. You definitely let me and the other Rockets fans down last night. I thought y'all would beat the Nuggets. Even though you're on the road, you still have to play the game. Come on now. It doesn't matter if you're on the road, you still have to keep fighting and never give up. You got to keep pushing. But that's enough about last night's game. Very disappointing. Now the Rockets had another game on the road today that I missed against the Utah Jazz. So let's do a recap of today's game. First quarter, Rockets scored 31 points and the Jazz scored 27. Second quarter, Rockets scored 32 points and the Jazz scored 23. Third quarter, Rockets scored 28 points and the Jazz scored 19. Fourth quarter, Rockets scored 34 points and the Jazz scored 29. Final score, Houston Rockets 125, Utah Jazz 98. Mr. James Harden was the player of the game with 43 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. Eric Gordon scored 9 points, had 2 rebounds and 1 assist. PJ Tucker had 2 points, 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Kenneth Faried had 16 points, 12 rebounds and no assists. Austin Rivers had 16 points, 4 rebounds and 5 assists. And it looks like Chris Paul didn't play today. Now, the Rockets did much better in today's game than last night's game. And the Rockets were leading in all 4 quarters. They were leading all game long. They beat the Jazz in every single quarter by scoring more points. Can you believe that? If I would have known that the Rockets had a game today and that they was going to win, I should have watched it or DVR'd it. But I'm glad I had a chance to look up to see if the Rockets had another game. And it looks like they did. They're now 30 wins and 22 losses. Let's see if they can make it 31 and 22 when they go up against the Phoenix Suns this Monday. Then on Wednesday, they have another game on the road against the Sacramento Kings. Then next Saturday, they're back at home taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Next Monday, they have another game at home against the Dallas Mavericks. February 13th, one day before Valentine's Day, they're back on the road taking on the Timberwolves. Then on the 21st is Rockets-Lakers 4. February 23rd, they're still on the road going up against the Golden State Warriors. Then on February 25th, they're back at home taking on the Atlanta Hawks. February 27th, they have a game against the Charlotte Hornets. February 28th, they're back at home taking on D-Wade and the Miami Heat. March 3rd, they go up against the Boston Celtics. March 5th, they go up against the Toronto Raptors again. March 8th, they're back at home taking on the 76ers. March 10th, on the same day of WWE Fastlane, they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. March 11th, they're back at home taking on the Hornets. March 13th, they're still at home taking on the Golden State Warriors. March 15th, my friend Mike Henry's birthday, they go up against the Phoenix Suns. And their game for March 15th is at home. They have another game at home on St. Patrick's Day against the Timberwolves. Then they're on the road taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Then they have another game on the road against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then they're back at home on March 22nd taking on the Spurs. Then they're back on the road on the 24th taking on the Pelicans. March 26th, they have another road against the Milwaukee Bucks. March 28th, they're back at home taking on the Denver Nuggets. March 30th, they have another game at home against the Sacramento Kings. April 2nd, they're back on the road once again taking on the Sacramento Kings. April 3rd, they go up against the LA Clippers. April 5th, they're back at home taking on the New York Knicks. April 7th, the day of WrestleMania 35, they have another game against the Phoenix Suns here at the Toyota Center in Houston. And on April 9th, they're back on the road taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. So that's pretty much all the games that the Rockets have for now. Hopefully they'll have some more before the 2019 NBA playoffs. And hopefully they're at the playoffs this year. So that's going to wrap up my rant about my thoughts of last night's game between the Rockets and the Nuggets and today's game between the Rockets and the Jazz. Let me know what you think about these two games from the Rockets last night. Especially since they lost last night to the Denver Nuggets. And what are your thoughts about them beating the Jazz today? Even though I missed it. Thumbs up if you liked this video. Thumbs down if you didn't. Hit subscribe if you like my content. Click on the notification bell for the next video. And I will catch you on the next one. Don't follow your dreams. Chase them. Peace. Go Houston Rockets.